On a bright and sunny spring morning, a businessman loaded up his horse with sacks of salt so that he could sell the salt at the local market. The merchant was accompanied by his horse as he walked along. They hadn't been wandering for very long when they finally reached a river after their journey. The poor horse managed to trip and end up in the water, which was a terrible accident. As it made its way up the riverbed, it became aware that the salt sacks it was carrying had lost some of their weight. The businessman had no option but to turn around and go back home, where he loaded up his donkey with further sacks of salt. After they had returned to the slippery riverbed, the horse purposefully slipped and plunged into the water. Therefore, the salt was thrown away in vain once again. At this point, the businessman understood how the horse had accomplished his goal. He intended for the animal to acquire some knowledge. When the businessman rode the horse back to his house for the second time, he loaded up its back with bags of sponges. The trip to the market was the third one that the two individuals had taken. When the horse arrived at the river, he demonstrated his superior intelligence by falling back into the water. But now, rather than growing lighter, the burden became heavier as time went on. The businessman laughed at the horse and said, "Look at him! Your dirty little secret has been exposed, you cretinous pony. You need to be aware that it is difficult to successfully con someone an excessive number of times.